looks like a big shadow right there, but it's not. It's paint. That's cool. Optical illusion. Okay. Greetings. Welcome back to the channel, or this segment, I should say. Got a lot of work done. Did a bunch of wash painting on springs and the breather. Put some gold and silver and gunmetal. A little wash on the steering parts. It's a little gunmetal and a little silver. Got the exhaust pipes done. That's steel and gunmetal on the mufflers. Got the radiator gussied up a little bit. There's a little bit of gunmetal on there just to highlight the fins on the radiator. Nothing fancy. I still got to put the starter on this. I just put most of it together. There's the engine block. Transmission is copper. Engine block is bronze. Looks black. Gold valve covers, silver and gold. On the carburetor. And then, of course, you know, we got the alternator fan stuff done. Since it's, you know, 4 degrees outside, can't do any painting because it's 63 in this room and it's 65 in the rest of the house. Actually, I got that wrong. It's 63 in the rest of the house, 65 here, with a space heater 4 feet away. But it's warm enough we can do hand painting. Yeah, if not, too bad. But if you're wondering why I did the engine this color, because it's indicative of, ooh, big words, what colors are going to be on the car. Kinda. The car is going to be Life on Mars. It's a dark color. I think I showed that earlier. But anyway, while we're here, and you're wondering, it says drafting equipment on here. My old band teacher gave me this many, many, many years ago. And it's, of course, you can see it's falling apart. But it's a drafting set. Very, very old. If anybody knows what this is, or who made it, brand, that would be awesome, because I'm sure there was a label right there at one time. But as you can see, it's falling apart. I'm going to see if I can fix that, do a little Mod Podging. But anyway, that's still not why we're here. I got my X2 white. I have my Mustang wheel. And you can't, I don't know if you can see there. I drilled a hole right there. Yep, sure did. And that hole allows that pin to go in it. And you're wondering what I'm going to be doing. Well, Mark over at Grandpa Mark's Hobbies, he's an innovator. He came up with a way to put white walls on black tires. This kit comes with, I ain't digging them out, white wall decals. No, I ain't going to try that. It'll have black walls on it first. So we're going to try to take this, and we're going to go around here, go around the outside, and make a white wall. Now, I'm going to squish you in just a little bit. How about squishing the other way, Bruce? Whoop, maybe too much. So we're going to try this out on paper first. I'm going to move this before I knock it on the floor. So put a bunch of marbles. Stainless steel balls. I'll put about 2 or 3 in these, so I can make sure I get the. Because actually, these Tamiya paints that a while, they thicken up in a bottle. Of course, everybody knows that. I don't have to tell you that. So somewhere I had a paper towel. Like everything in in the world, it's on the floor. So we're going to take and dip this in the paint. I've not tried this yet. Okay, now it's got the paint on there. And we're going to try to make a circle on this paper. And I did not have enough paint on it. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, well, it made most of the circle. I'm thinking that's a lot of paint, so maybe we need to clean this off. Seems like he said something about in between he had to clean this. Now that did a lot better job. And I probably should go back and watch that video again. So, give me a second for you guys. I'm going to go find that video and watch it again, because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Hold that thought. Okay, so I went and watched the video. He made a couple points. One of the things you need to do is take a piece of sandpaper and scuff this up all the way around so it's not shiny anymore. This one's shiny, this one's not. Not to worry, there's a method to his madness. Then you take a hubcap. I'm using the one that comes with the car. You take your pin vise. You make a little bitty divot right there in the center. As you can see, I made one right there with your pin vise. You get them on Amazon. Like 5 packages of these for $5 or $6. You want to buy all 5. Those things are carbon steel and fragile. So we've sanded it, and we kind of got it where we want it. And he took his paint, put it in a pop bottle cap, mixed it 50-50-ish with water. Then he dipped this in there, and he went around it, and he made it look so easy. I tried it 2-3 times on paper. So the real good one is the last one I tried. So one of the points he made was on your end there, you want it to where it just does touch. It's just almost touching. And you want to make sure all the paint's out of it. Yep, it is. And I got a little dish of water to clean that off. You want to clean that off in between each one. So, with that said, here we go. I've not done this on a tire yet, just on paper. Okay, we got try to dab that off the edges without pulling the paint out, or like I just did. Actually, I'm having better luck using my finger. I practiced this a couple of times a while ago. Dry run, as it were. And I found it easier just to put it on there and do it this way. He left it laying on the desk. And look, white wall. It's not totally perfect, but you know what? It's close enough for me. I used to let this set for a couple of days, and then you put some quick shine on there, and that'll seal it in and get your tire back shiny. Awesome. Now the trick is getting that out of there. Wink. Just like that. You have a white wall. It used to be black wall. We'll set you right there so we can mess you up. So let's wash this off. Oh man, I moved it. Bummer. On his tires, there was an edge that he used to measure with, and I don't have that. Measure the circumference, yeah, that circular area of the tire. It's been a long, cold day, and it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm kind of tired. And why am I doing this time of night? Because I'm bored. I don't know if you guys have been watching all these USAC videos. It was supposed to debut yesterday and be done yesterday, but there's a bunch of guys that didn't make it. And they're putting their whatever they have up to watch. And they're just as interesting as the completed ones. I've been watching those all day. And there we go. Let's just hand it up. I know I'm not in a shot. So now I got to figure out where I was at. Okay. The main thing is you want to keep your center point down. On your tire. Let me see if I can do this from here. And there you have it. I did 2 in a row. I can't believe that. Now the only question is it dark enough? I don't know, you tell me. That is hands down the most awesome thing I've ever seen. Yes, sir, buddy. But back to the USAC builds, they have all been great builds. A lot of great ideas, a lot of same ideas, different same ideas. And then you have the weather trucks, like my farm truck. There's like 3 or 4 of those. And I know there's somebody else out there doing a farm truck, and he has not put up his video, and I don't remember who it was. Because I've been searching for all day long for the videos, and some of them's come out, some of them hasn't, and that's okay. I'm thinking they'll all come out sooner or later. No, I'm pretty sure. See, now his locks down. These don't lock down. Man, these things are old. When I dropped it when I was a kid and broke it, and I soldered it back together by soldering stick. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm splitting that distance between here and the edge of that tread. It's right on the top of that curve of the sidewall. What you're doing is you're getting the paint off the edge. Ta-da! I hope I got that in a shot. Man, oh man, that is absolutely hands down cast me out. Before and after. First one, second one, last one. There's a little notch right there in that first one. But you know what? I'm not going to try to fix it. Now, he said, if you make a mistake, you just take and put some water on it, wipe it off. And if it's too dry, use IPA. That's what I use. It takes acrylics right off. I spilled on my desk, and that's what I use to clean up my desk. Cause that is hands down the coolest thing. So I will let these set overnight. Now another thing, you want to make sure that your hubcaps in there flat and level, because if it's cocked, it's gonna make it oblong or you know, wibbly wobbly. So yeah, this is cool. Thank you, Mark, over Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. He comes up with some of the... That man's a problem solver. That's all I got to tell you. He comes up with the neatest ways of doing things and fixing things. Just like this. I was not going to use them daggone decals. He doesn't use them. He doesn't like them either. Perfect. How did he come up with this idea? I have no clue. He didn't say. And I think it's absolutely awesome. When you're sitting there watching this, just like that. That is hands down the neatest damn thing I've ever seen. "60-year-old compass making white wall tires." Now, back in the day, they used Indian ink when they did their drafting. And this has been discolored from all the ink. And I did polish it up before we started, just to make sure that there was no rough edges and that these wicked well. Because I have used these when I was a kid in class. Not these, but when we did drafting and stuff in school, they taught us to use Indian ink in these. So, yeah. Absolutely, hands down, cool beans. So we're going to let these set overnight, put some quick shine on them, and we're going to and if you're wondering, this is 1,000. That's all I got, because I got 1,000, I got 800, 2,000, but I got 400, but I use 1,000. I mean, 4,000 does. I don't have anything coarser than that. We'll be dazzle. I'll put that up in a minute. So thank you, Mr. Baum. God rest your soul. You was an awesome music teacher. I was actually the assistant helper, which boiled down to, you know, like back then they had student managers for basketball games. The student manager was the one that lugged all the basketballs and cleaned up the locker room and, you know, kept score. You know, jack of all trades, master of nothing, and as they say, yeah, well, fun times. So we're going to put these up. That was awesome. And there we go. All right, well, on to the next thing. We're going to let this stuff dry tonight, and then tomorrow, it's supposed to be the same day again tomorrow. 2 degrees tonight, they just said a while ago. So it was 3, now it's 2. High tomorrow, 10 degrees, maybe. So wherever you're at, please stay warm. Don't go outside. Don't travel if you don't have to. That's just stupidity. I'll put it out there straight as it is. Stupidity. All right. Talk at you later. It was a cold, windy January night. And Bruce was up working on models. Welcome to this segment of the Psychedelic 60s group build, hosted by Dan the Man, at 60 Rules. I just thought that was kind of cute. I happened to wandered right through my brain as I hit the record button. So we're bringing you back to the 66 Mustang. And I had it painted this color, as we discussed. And I kind of did some boo-boos on it on the last coat. And I decided I didn't like it. So that's out of here. New plan. All projects vary as they go along. I don't care how much stuff you write down. A lot of guys keep notes and write things down. I don't. Should, but I don't. I kind of got this in tight, don't I? We got the wheels done, and you can see there's white walls where there was black walls, and you've seen in the other segment where I made those, and I got the Tamiya panel liner in there just because I thought it looked kind of cool. So we have the sprinters on. We have all 4 tires done. We have a bunch of the chassis and the frames painted, engines together. I don't have. So we have the engine together. It's kind of weird colors. Psychedelic, right? That's a bronze color, gold transmission, gold valve covers. Just I just thought it kind of looked cool. It was going to go with the other color. I think it'll work with this one. So we're not changing that, but we have changed everything else. So, you know, the frame's black and silver and this, that, and the other. So the new body color is going to be Createx Pearl Magenta. I wanted to use this on the 55, and my sister changed my mind, and we used this instead. So, yeah, we're going to use it again. I I reprimered the car. It got soaked. I just sprayed this. This is chrome silver. To me, that's what it is. X11. Yeah, well, you know, because I'm gonna spray this on top of the chrome silver. Probably should do white, but I'm going to do the chrome silver. I want to see what the color's going to be like. It looked good on a spoon, and I don't know where the spoon went to. Anyhow, we got spice berry. We're going to use as an accent. We got X5 green. We're probably going to use. Then we got lime yellow X8. Of course, we got X1 black and X6 orange to get some of our psychedelic colors, and we got rubber black and some other things that we'll be using, you know, smoke and things. So this is where we're at right now. And yeah, it's 71 degrees back here in the shop area, and the temperature is dropping. It's supposed to be 2 tonight, degrees above 0. Wind chill factor 10 to 15 below 0. So for some reason we got a lot of hair in our butt and we decided to spray paint. We did use oops, I'm making a mess. What's new? This primer underneath with mixed with lacquer center. That's what's in this jar. With a little bit of help from our buddy Kyle over at RKD Skill Works. Thank you, Kyle, kindly for your help. Do you know how hard it is to find a retarder for lacquer thinner or lacquer paint? Extremely hard. And they only sell it in gallons at $60, $70 a gallon if you can get it on the internet. I went to 3 different paint suppliers and Napa and O'Reilly's. I called them. I actually stopped at O'Reilly's, called the others. Nobody carries it. So I guess you don't have to have a retarder for thinner when you spray paint cars. I don't know. Used to. So we broke down and we're getting some Richard Color 400 unicorn juice or whatever the hell they call it. But we're going to stick with our old way of doing the acrylics. And we're just going to use that for the lacquers. Because we want to start getting and doing some lacquer paint. Because it's something new. And I watched a video and I made some homemade juice. I'm going to make Dan, is it Dan's or Ron's? I think it's Dan. One of the two guys. Could be Ron's Playhouse. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to make some of theirs too just because I have the stuff to do it with. So that's where we're at. And remember, if you want any shop cards and stickers, email is in the About section. Send me an email. We'll send you a card. I bailed out a bunch of cards January 17th, so I'm not sure when this video's coming out. Hopefully you got them by now. Anyway, that's where we're at. Thank you for watching. Stay warm. The whole United States is having problems with the weather and things. Stay safe. Greetings. Welcome back to this segment of the Psychedelic 60's group build. If you hear crunching in the background, that's my puppy chewing on her bone. I apologize. But she's having a good time. Been doing lots of stuff, as you can see. I brought you back to... we have the seats all... I don't have them glued down, but the this is the color we're going with now. Just simple, purple and black. I put black the Tamiya panel liner. Let me get stuff out of the way so I can get it. This here on here, and then took cotton swabs, cotton swabs, and just wiped it off real quick. Kind of give it a little darkened look. I was going to paint these white, and I changed my mind. Just thought, go simple, Bruce. Of course, we did all these the same way. The dash panel, it's kind of simple. I don't have the instrument cluster in there yet because I've been working on it. There again, I just took panel liner, went over it, wiped it off. This is chrome silver, and I took a silver AK chrome and chromed the horse, which kind of blends in there. And I put it on the knobs and kind of brush it across the radial dial. So that's all AK, hand-brushed AK super chrome. As is, I don't need that anymore. All of these, all the chrome parts got super chromed. And there again, that's got the Tamiya panel liner. I think that horse looks kind of neat in there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it has that real cool look. And and this is what we're using. It's all over the rage right now, and rightly so. It's great stuff. So we got our tack done. Get it over. I'm going to try to highlight the dials. Forgot to do that yet. And then our door handles. We're going to try to get those on today. And then there's the console. And we got our mirror painted up. And yeah, there's a hole in there, and I just stabbed it in the hole. Oh well. I was going to fix it, and I thought, yeah, it's all right, leave it alone. As you can see, we got a rolling chassis. Nothing fancy on the engine. Just plain engine. I still got to put a distributor in it. The hubcaps are just the standard hubcaps. I watched Grandpa Mark's video on how to do red walls. I just used the white Tamiya paint, and then I put floor shine over the top of them, and they look really, really good. Man, did it all four. And the underside's just simple. This was a no frill. I didn't change my mind 3 times on the paint colors. No frill paint job, kit. And the exhaust system's all flat aluminum, and that's gunmetal, and I'm going to use the panel liner and kind of highlight some stuff under here yet. But it's just simple. What was I going to show you? I don't remember. I love those brain farts. Oh. Hold the phone. I'll be right back. There we go. I took the instrument gauge and I stuck it in the box. But I don't know if you can see. If I can get close enough. Detail. I took black panel liner, and this is the chrome's part, and I put it in there and just let it sit for a while and dabbed out what I wanted. I don't know, and if you can see, nope. Yeah, you can see the numbers, and then I put some just a little dab of floor shine, Mod Podge on the gauges, and I used this pencil. Here we go. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and this is another one of Grandpa Mark's tricks, because I pointed that down. I went in there and I carefully went across those letters, and I did turn them white, and I could just about see them. If this was a little bit bigger, probably better. And then like I said, I splashed some floor shine on it. Floor shine on the brain today. Mod Podge, there we go. And I got these little jars. Red's Scrapyard showed these jars. I got them off of Amazon. So I put Mod Podge in these little jars. Anyway, this is gloss. I mean, I screwed up, bought a great big one. Anyway, this is where we're at. This is probably the last update, because we're going to be doing a final. So we'll bring you back. This is the kind of going to be a build update and final. So when we get her put together, we'll be back. Take care. God bless. Remember, be kind to your neighbors if you don't see them again. That's the way life is. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye.